Now, when I first fired up this controller, everybody knows the thumbsticks drove me insane. I thought that there was a lag, and yes, I still got my little ghetto fix on there if you can see it. I thought that there was a huge dead zones. Like I could move my thumbstick like this much in no movement. You know what I mean? You got to move even further than that. So I hated the Xbox One for that alone. There were some issues with the Xbox One, but this was a breaking point. If you can't control the game, what's even the point in owning the system? Thought the controller was broken. Anyways, what happened was, and you guys, a lot of people know this, it was just setting on my TV. I didn't have it set to game. So I set it to game, bam, it was night and day. It felt so responsive. I began to understand why they did the loose controls. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, I tried to play Max Payne 3 with this controller on the Xbox 360, and because they're so stiff, it was unplayable, man. I couldn't stand it. I beat Max Payne 3 on the PS3, and those thumbsticks are a lot looser than the Xbox 360's resistance thumbsticks. Anybody that knows their controllers knows that's true. Oh, and the orbs are essential. The thumbsticks, I hate those tiny ass thumbsticks. Orbs, ORBS, are essential. I took off the Control Freak because these are so loose. It didn't seem to make a difference. At first, I thought it did, but we'll get to that in a minute. Anyways, I love everything about this controller. But recently, something happened. I bought the PS4. Now, Ghost... Okay, let me back up. Titanfall feels... Titanfall is one of the best controlled games ever after I did the controller update. And they said it was too twitchy. What I think they mean by twitchy, and I recently discovered the dead zone is still there. The reason I missed is because I was playing with it so laggy, I turned off game, or I turned on game, and it made it seem what was so much more responsive. But in reality, it's not. Well, on Titanfall it is. They said too twitchy because you got to move your thumbstick a little bit and you don't move. So you got to move it more than usual to get the initial movement. And once it moves, I don't know. It's how do I say it? You end up over-rotating a lot. And that's what I think they mean by twitchy. So after the update, Titanfall controls so damn smooth. It's like butter, man. It is so smooth. Titanfall is the best control first-person shooter, I think, on the market. God, it's like butter. That's why I said I understand what they were doing with the thumbsticks. Because I'm so loose, it seems to give you better movement. But when I got the PS4, and yes, the control and the orbs are necessary on this too. I got the Control Freak on this, and I got the orbs. I noticed something when I fired up Ghosts. I borrowed it from Dumars. This moves the second you move it, damn near. And man, it was just so much more comfortable. When I play Ghosts on the X1, I noticed that little bit of dead zone on the X1 now. Before I thought it was gone, but after using this and seeing real responsiveness, it's like, shit, something is in fact wrong with the X1 controller, or is it because the Titanfall devs have found a way around it? The dead zone doesn't seem to be that apparent on Titanfall. So I don't know what's going on, man, but this, for Call of Duty, these thumbsticks are so much better, I think. And I just got Wolfenstein, and it was the same thing. The lag and the delay on the controls. So I don't know what the hell's happening, and I don't know if anybody else is having the problem, but this is a huge concern I'm having again. It works good with Titanfall, and it works good with Battlefield. But Ghosts and Wolfenstein are damn near unplayable. Especially now, after playing on this. Shout out to PC Lover too. I was using the triggers. He said there's a tad bit delay. I don't even know if it's a delay. I don't think it's a delay. I think you just got to press them down all the way. So I've been using L1 and R1 much faster. But I like everything about this controller, man. I like it a lot. With the exception of the charge. The charge is god-awful. This thing The charge is insulting on this. I gotta charge it every 4 hours. That's freaking ridiculous. And yes, I've gone in the settings and put that on dim. That was the first thing I've done. But anyways, holla at me. Sorry to drag this video out. Let me know what's happening with this X1 controller. I can't figure it out. Alright guys, light up.